Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VIII, where with our main story now over, there still remains one Superboss challenge to complete. But before we go and do that, I need to level up, or just get some extra power from drawing from the Islands of Heaven and Hell, and just leveling up by battling some enemies, which isn't too hard to do. However, the first thing we can do before that, as we move back to the chain, is we need to obtain the Ragnarok. So, we're going to head out back to the world, and I'm just going to show you to do that, or how to do that, before we set up for a Superboss extravaganza. So we return to Centra, far away from where we need to be, because the Ragnarok is actually over here in the Kashkabal Desert. So we need to get over there. However, we cannot cross bodies of water solo. So what we're going to do is we're going to run all the way up here, using our triple speed to help us, and round this little ledge this way. Well, that will get us a lovely chocobo forest. We're going to ride it out there, and then find our way. So with that said and done, with the jazzy music playing, we're going to cross the ocean. Just a little bit, just to get to there, via the shallow water, to make it where we just were, on the other side, Idia's house. And this is what happens in Disc 4 to every area of population, etc. They basically cannot load in, you cannot visit them. They are just protected by barriers. Only certain places like the Central Ruins, basically dungeons rather than populated centers, are available to access. So from there, we're just going to leg it over, find the gap in the wall, which I think is right here, and make it all the way to the Kashkabal Desert. Now the Ragnarok is found, but on top of that as well, as I just dismount here, there's another terror portal to unlock. So that'll allow you to get to the Kashkabal Desert whenever you want. Back and forth as you will, depending if you want to land there, to obtain the Ragnarok. So, we're going to have the Ragnarok, which allows us to visit anywhere in the world we want. Go to the Deep Sea Research Center if we, for example, hadn't fought Ultimate Weapon to get Eden. Except that if we were at this point in the game, we'd have got Eden from Tiamat. But also on top of that, if we go out, Squall! There are some people that did make it here as well. Oh, I'm glad to see you. I wanted Squall to play cards with the CC group members. Now when I got here, no one was around. Then all that ruckus started outside. Wonder if it's going on. Is this all because of that source of Ultimecia? Yeah, time compression is starting. We have to kill Ultimecia before she begins compressing time in this world. Huh, sounds serious. Go kick some butt. Oh, Squall, since the CC members are all here, why don't you play a hand with us? We all learn rules from all around the world. And Cardmaster King will play in the airlock. So we actually have the option to face everyone in cards. Go to Ultimecia, I'm behind you 100%. With the CC group that we met before. So there is also like Jack on board, he can sell you some items, etc. But essentially, if you haven't got all your card lists, now you can just make all the cards from having done that CC card group quest before. You can get the entire list from just the battles in here. And spread your rules and abolish your rules and have fun with Triple Triad all you blooming well like. But we're not here to do that, we're here to level up. So with a mix of cactual battling and straight battling right now, I'm going to go get to level 100. Because our Superboss is fixed at that level. And so, after a fair bit of a grind, I've got every character in this party up to level 100. Well, yeah, this party, not everyone else as well, because I just wanted to grind them a little bit in the Island of Heaven and Hell. Managed to get myself an other Ultima stack as well with Zell, so he's all set up as you can see, as we have certain criteria that are needed to sort out this Superboss. However, first of all, before we do anything, there is one backup thing that I never use, that I wish to use now to try and, you know, get it ready, so to say. So, let's get into any fight. Any random fight. I was about to say, this is where it's going to be against something crazy. Not so much, but these should be level 100 enemies now as well. So we want to use a certain special item here. Where is it? Where is it? The Phoenix Pinion. I now have two. As you can see, it's a GF. Nope, didn't. Don't forget good old Phoenix. It's a nice attack to them. Well, now I've got to finish the job. missed, but once we've used this GF, once we have used Phoenix, it can now come at any point in time if we were to die. So if we were to get a party wipe, it would pop up, save us all, and we'd be very happy after the fact. That is our insurance policy, you could say. Did I just use a Phoenix Pinion again? I think I did. Well, if in doubt, use 2, I guess. Ah, curse of saving. It's fine. We only saw Phoenix once. Let's see Phoenix twice. It's so pretty. It is. Did it finish the job? My hand still lives. Well, not for long when Zell beats it up. Job done. No experience to gain. We'll take windmills and wizard stones for no reason. Now our GFs have been leveling up an absolute ton as well. I've got all their abilities done. They're not necessarily really needed for this fight. The only one that I can think of will be needed, of course, is Doomtrain for his certain special ability, who was nearly capped HP himself thanks to learning every ability. But every GF has learned everything. So they've got some of them capped out entirely. Eden's only level 38, but is there ready to go. There's some other little bits you need for this fight as well. So again, this is a super boss in a JRPG. It's kind of outside of the normal system of battle. It is something that you would usually challenge and then try to figure out the stuff and then come up with a strategy to defeat, because it follows different rules than anything else. One of the rules it follows is as soon as you enter the battle, it will cast Death on you. So as long as you've got Death status junctions, you will live. It's a level 5 Death, so technically, if you have any enemy, any ally, not a multiple of 5 as this level, like level 100 for example, it wouldn't hit anyway. But it's best to just kind of, have it there, just in case. It's not exactly a bad thing. Also, no junction on the LM attack, because later game, of course, things start to get a little bit more annoying on those kind of fronts, because you start to meet enemies with absorptions, and then, well, if your attacks get absorbed, that means your character's completely blooming useless. Triple for the most speed possible, and ability-wise, we actually have to use some very special stuff. So, for example, we have Defend here from Brothers, and one other GF as well, so we've got it on Squall on top of that, which says reduce damage until next command, but is actually super, super needed for this fight. But none others, but this is like use it or die kind of things if you're going to straight up fight it in a sense. We've got item recover, no GFs on most people. Recover's there just in case I need to do some spot healing, because I like recover. But mainly we'll be using the 2 guys, I think, to just pour out as many limits as possible. We got magic here for like full life, etc. Everyone has full life. Another defend over here. And Rinoa's the only one with GF, because of course she's the one with Doomtrain on. As you can see, for other abilities, we've got like Auto Haste, Auto Shell. Of course, speed is good. Being able to nullify some of the damage is good. And HP plus 40% as well is incredibly needed, as you will find out, because there's an attack that if you are not capped out with capped HP, will kill you and everyone. So, yeah. And then there's one other thing I need to do, and one thing I need. Apart from that, I'm just going to top up Zell with some stuff here. We need Mega Elixirs, or just a way to heal up the party to full. Now, there's multiple ways to do that. You can use Quistis using White Wind and stuff like that. But you just need to be able to top up your party to full ASAP. We've got 5 Mega Elixirs currently, but we can get more with a little bit of sacrifice. So Barmet here has 100 Mega Elixirs for refining it. So farewell to you, Barmet. And welcome to a super duper Mega Elixir supply. So basically all our healing will be done via item, just to top up the entire party to absolute full, and then go forward. We've got auras ready, we've got all the other stuff. So now here we go, in a sense. That is the preparation done. I can't think of anything else that we would need to do. But Superboss is Superboss. It runs by its own rules. So with that said, I'm just going to switch to the other party. Because this is the normal standard way to do it, rather than using the triple speed to run there like we found out actually works in the remastered version. As we summon Omega Weapon. A minute timer. Pensive. I'm taking part of the timer just by doing that. the usual way to do this is just to switch back to the other party here and face what's in front of us. This is Omega Weapon, the strongest monster in the game. Let's fight. Guess I have to press A on you. Why won't you let me fight you? There we go. I have to run into its butt. Don't ask me why. I ran into its face. I pressed A on it. Nothing really happened. But here is our ultimate. Our ultimate life form. Now let's get ready to fight. So first of all, we need to hit it with Meltdown, because we want to get it with Bit 0. Which is bang on, so that worked. Let's not scroll over that too fast. Now we can start attacking. We've got the most damage we can get, but now we want to kind of proc all the limit breaks we can. And why is it not attacking? It's not bugged, is it? That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. But if we can proc Leonhart, this guy has like over 1 million HP. He hasn't even launched his first attack yet, which is more bizarre than anything. Let's just hit it with what we can then. I don't mind going full force. If it doesn't want to do a thing and we can get Invincible Moon out, that'd be amazing. Here we go, level 5 Death. Finally launching its first attack. Now everyone has Death stats defended, so it'll miss everyone. Here comes Media. Right, so after this I need to use the Mega Elixir. So it's queued up now. Got some shells there to deflect some of the damage, but everyone needs to be max HP or they will not survive the next attack. Oh, Squall using thingy? Probably the wrong way to do things. It would be nice if I got Invincible Moon right there. There are multiple ways to kind of cheese the fight. I'm going for a little bit more of a straight up fight. That's how I'd look at it. Just do as much damage as we can in the meantime. Squall's going to use a Mega Elixir to top everyone up to maximum. I guess we're going to try to use another limit on Rinoa if we can. And here we go. So we can survive the next attack, believe it or not. Quite fine. Because again, script, I'm just going to go meet about because I'm thinking about the future here a little bit. And we're going to try to spew out as much damage as possible. And of course, the crisis level should be as high as humanly possible right now, so I'm hoping to get stuff. Got Wishing Star instead of invincibility. I'll take the extra damage, I guess. Still waiting for the next attack. I feel like I'm going a little bit hell to leather here, a bit too much, and not being as careful as I should be. The limits will come out before any other attack will. But I'm not getting the proc. Oh, wow. Different List this time. Not 5 seconds this time. It's just a limit break festival. Squall's lost his aura now. Kind of really confused. Nothing's really happening. Waiting for him to get his attack off, but he can't. He's just got them locked in some kind of ridiculousness. Come on, Lionheart. It's your time to shine. I'm wondering how much damage I've already done. Are you gonna do a thing or not? I'm wondering how much damage we've done. Is this just gonna end up as a complete luck chain? Oh, he went with a normal attack, and he missed! Here we go. Ravager, which hits on no one. Because their HP is so low, they can't have percentage HP cut away. Now here's the super defensive bit. It's essentially his limit break next. The defend command is the only thing that can save you from it unless you get a lucky Phoenix proc. Now will we see it or will we not? Because I have no clue how much damage we've done thus far. But for an enemy that has over 1,000,000 HP, we're using a Mega Elixir here because even though that won't keep us alive, it'll keep us alive for the attack following it. Why are you not doing the thing? I'm trying to keep myself positioned to stay alive here. He's just attacking normally! Stop doing that! This is what you're supposed to do! I really hit this now. If that was that was something better. That was Angelo Moon. We'd be laughing right now. It is not. Everyone's auraed again. That dog doing all the good stuff. You're attacking! Stop attacking me! Did he just get me in the worst time? Did he just get me at the worst possible time where defend wasn't actually active? Nope, defend is fine. And he's not hitting Rinoa. Oh, he killed her. That's why we have to defend, because otherwise we're completely screwed. And here we go again. as well use another Mega Elixir once Rinoa's up. We got hit by Ultima, but our Spirit Junction is so good that we're perfectly fine. And that is nearly one full attack round. However, there's a little bit more to come. But he follows a pattern in battle. Again, JRPG Superboss. Doesn't follow your usual set. Okay, I need to use some Aura Stones maybe. Depends who he's going to use Life Pillar on in the end. Oh, I do still. He's doubled up Aura on the Squall. Basically, one of our party members is about to die. Here we go. And that is his full range of attacks, but if I'm lucky enough, you never know, another Lionheart might proc, and that might end the battle. Okay, we're battling for a while. Zell's back up and running. Got Angelo ready to do his thing. Use an Aura Stone on yourself, sir. Seems to evade all his normal attacks. So our next attack out is Meteor again. All we have to do is use a Mega Elixir after that. And here we go. He's using a lot of normal melee, to be honest, though, which is just surprising. Angelo Strike. Get Jewel out as well. That dog. Come on. Lionheart proc. Yeah, you want to. Up divide. Now there are certain items we could use to force invincibility for our characters at this point in time, which would be amazing. Oh, I didn't get to Burning Rave. Of course, that doesn't do any damage because it's percentage HP base. We know it's going to be perfectly fine. Another Renzakuken. Here comes the Meteor, so a Mega Elixir next. Almost ran off Rinoa by the look of it. But if it wasn't for the gimmick attacks Superbosses usually have, we'd be completely fine for all this, as a Mega Weapon goes down quite simply indeed. And that is what Superbosses are about. Strategy. Figure out the way to defeat them. Now, there are multiple ways to defeat them. There are invincibility items which make the entire party invincible. There's things like, for example, you can use Mighty Guard and White Wind on quizzes to keep healing people up and giving them big buffs, auras, haste, shields, etc. You could use a special limit break from Selfie on a really high level of Crisis. Just keep rolling that roulette around them, praying for a special one called the End to come up, which Omega Weapon is susceptible to, and can instant kill him by bringing up a credit screen. But that is Omega Weapon defeated. Do I get my special thing? Where? Do you not get it? Sad times. Where is it? You're supposed to get, or you used to get, a kind of certificate somewhere that says you defeated like the strongest thing ever, but it doesn't look like I've got it. Why not? I guess it was for back in the day and not for now, in a time where strategy guides exist and all the foreknowledge across the world is already there for us, because we got it down on video anyway. So that was Omega Weapon. We didn't even need Phoenix to come in and save me at the last second. We've defeated the Superboss of Superbosses with an exacting strategy. We saw one full attack round from it, plus its Terror Break, which you cannot survive without that defend command. Kind of crazy, isn't it? without like foreknowledge and knowing, oh yes, I've got to use defend. It says reduces, not completely nullifies damage, but it does it for terror break. Little things like that exist. That is a mega weapon. That is Final Fantasy VIII. And I'll see you next time for more Let's Plays in the future, with our second seeing off after the story finale. I love this game. Let me just say that for you. I love this game. I played through it again. Freaking love this game. I think it's the best final boss battle of any Final Fantasy game, personally. If you disagree, tell me what you think is better down below. And I'll see you around for more. Bye-bye.